Ghost of the Deep has just come around as the weekly dungeon for Rite of the Nine, so we're going to go over all the god rolls for each weapon and tell you if they're good or not without taking up 25 minutes of your time. If you do want a video covering every weapon in the Rite of the Nine, click the cards in the top right now. So let's start with the Cold Comfort. The Cold Comfort is arguably the best DPS rocket launcher in the game. It has the ability to roll Envious Arsenal and Bait and Switch, which is the absolute perfect combination for DPS phases where you need to hot swap. Thanks to Envious Arsenal, you won't need to reload, and while you're doing that, you'll be proccing Bait and Switch to boost your damage. It's just a perfect combination. If you can't manage to drop Bait and Switch in the second column, it can also be replaced with Elemental Honing, but Bait and Switch is the better pick here. Next we have the No Survivors, the absolute god tier solar keyword weapon. I actually just dropped this god roll in my run earlier. No Survivors is one of the only, if not the only, solar SMG that can drop with the heal clip and incandescent combination. This makes it an absolute beast to destroy anything on the battlefield as long as you're built around those solar keywords, Scorch and Ignition. If you're not in the mood for solar, you can pick up Attrition Orbs and Master of Arms or Sword Logic. Again, I got this roll as well, and that'll let you deal a little bit of extra damage while keeping your super generation up. Next, we have the New Pacific Epitaph. Now, wave frame grenade launchers aren't exactly the greatest of weapons since Rocket Sidearm sort of just pushed them out of the best in slot special, but they still have their use for cleaning up those trash ads. Maybe not the higher level activities, but there are a few perks that can make this a great weapon if you are willing to maybe two-shot those trash ads like an Acolyte. The New Pacific Epitaph can drop with Demolitionist in the third column, which really helps with those grenade spam builds that we've been seeing so much of, and in the fourth column, don't go past Redirection or Chain Reaction. Redirection will allow you to push that damage a little bit more on those red bars, hopefully hitting them with one shot, but sometimes you won't. Or Chain Reaction, and honestly, that just makes it a god tier ad clear weapon. It'll clean up those ads with that little bit of extra damage, especially if they are close together and they'll just all explode. There is absolutely better weapons on this list. I wouldn't make this a priority over Cold Comfort or No Survivors, but it is there. And finally, we have the Greasy Luck Glaive. Now, they're not my cup of tea. I don't like glaives. It's pretty hard to go wrong with Incandescent on this one. As someone in my other video pointed out, it is the only non-exotic glaive to be able to drop with that perk. But I have no real way to tell if this is a good weapon or not because I simply don't like using glaives. I don't find them good. But Incandescent drops on this one, so if you're a glaive user, go and pick it up. And that's all for today's video. Good luck farming Guardian. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Thank you to all the patrons that support my wide range of content. I really do appreciate it. If you want to join the Patreon for free or get a membership, it is below.